Alright folks, I'm out on Lake Wylie. I'm drifting for catfish. I've got 6 rods out, pulling some santee rigs, looking for some catfish. And while I'm doing that, I've got 2 rods out that have minnows on them. I kind of drift along, have those out, trying to locate white perch. When you come up on a school of them, minnows are the best thing to have. That will get them to bite quicker than anything. Sometimes perch can be kind of dormant and they'll just sit there and they won't hit anything, but if they're going to hit any bait, it's going to be a minnow. So that's your best bait to start with. After that, they'll hit redworms, they'll hit little small pieces of cut bait. So anyway, we're going to drift along, see if we can get on some, and see if we can put some in the boat. During different times of the year, these fish get scattered out and you'll pick one off here and there, but certain times of the year and certain times of the day, especially very early and very late, up on points and humps, you'll catch these fish schooled up. And it looks like a gob of spaghetti on your screen. And when you get into something like that, it is one fish after another. You can even drop down a multi-hook sabiki rig and pull up 6 of them at a time. But all right, guys, here's what my perch rig looks like. It's a double hook rig. This end's got a sinker and a snap swivel. Got a 15-pound line I make this out of. I do a couple of dropper loops. Got a little, very small Gamakatsu octopus circle hook. 2 of those on there. All I do, reach over here, get some minnows, hook them up. Great thing about this rig, with it having circle hooks, you can kind of set it and forget it. These fish, for the most part, will hook themselves. I'm not real picky about how I hook these minnows. I hook them through the nose or through the eyes. Basically, just drop down like that. Drop it down, let it fish the bottom. If they're feeding and they're hungry, they'll bite. That's what they look like. It's a medium-sized one. Looks very similar to a white bass and is often mistaken for a white bass. Alright, got another bite on the perch rod. Like I said, I've got them out while I'm drifting for catfish, and I'm just picking some off as I go. It's a great way to put bait in the boat while you're trying to catch some cats. Alright, now one of the byproducts of fishing for perch when you're using minnows is crappie. They're legal to use for bait. They're an excellent catfish bait. If not, they're really good to eat. Alright, hooked up again on the perch rod. I think this may be another crappie, and it is. We'll take them. Alright guys, there's the basics of perch jerking 101. They were scattered today. Just kind of figured they would be, so we picked off a few as we went around there. We probably got 18, maybe 2 dozen. So I'll try to put together a video when they're schooled up so you can see what that fishing's like. And but anyway, hope you learned something.